So I've attempted to infiltrate the Apple cult on 2 separate occasions and I was kiboshed right at the door. I tried to get in there and they were like, you don't know how to use this, you're used to Windows, you're not welcome here. And it did not go well. The Mac Mini had some problems, the Mac Studio as well. I made a bunch of videos complaining about all these problems, but you guys had the fix every time. And looking back, I'm like, every single thing I complained about was my problem. And Macs are fun. So we're gonna unbox one today and rant a little bit about Mac life. And we're returning 3rd time's the charm. You let me in your cult already.
All I want is the perfect camera. All I want is the perfect camera.
So first let's unbox this thing. It's my first Mac laptop. Which one did he buy? We're about to find out. If this was a Windows laptop, I would have needed like an X-Acto knife. Apple appears to just let you do what you want. Wow, that's harder than I'm fruitarian. Oh God, why? Why? It does appear that you just do that. And there's your device, your super affordable device. So we had a lot of debates on what to buy here. I need a laptop for the road. I thought maybe the Air was enough. It's not. I can't do it. I sometimes edit 4K RAW and stuff, and I'm not gonna handicap myself just because my computer and then shoot an HD standard the whole time. Like, it's fine for most things, but come on, give me a little something. So we went with the MacBook Pro. I've been waiting for a refurbished model. I had very specific needs. Hear me out. We went with the 14-inch M4 Max, 64 gigs of RAM, 2 terabyte SSD in silver with no nanotech screen. We're on the Canon R5 II, in case you hate this and you're wanting a camera review, EF 24mm 1.4. So here we have it. Silver is upon us. Do I lift this to get it out? Nice touch. Nice touch. It's tiny. It's not light at all. It feels quite heavy actually. I regret everything, but so far, wow, I can't believe how thin and just tiny it is, because look at what I've been doing. That's the easiest way to show you how much bigger. This is just a 15-inch screen, but it's much bulkier. Frickin', are we seeing it? The bulk factor. And this is way heavier. This is like 2350 grams, whereas this one's like 14 something. Don't quote me on that. And this is my fiance's MacBook Air 15-inch. So it's like, it's funny that mine is smaller, but so much stronger. So like noticeably smaller and a little thicker, but not much. Thickness doesn't matter at all, ever. I'm afraid to even do this, but it's happening. Oh, you covered it. Why'd you cover it with this weird thing? Oh, you ruined that moment for me, Apple. But whatever. I'm happy now. Happiness comes from technology, and I will not cry myself to sleep. There's no number pad. Oh, I missed that. So we got a lot to get to. Why did I get this over the M5? Why didn't I wait for the M5 Max? All this stuff. So why I got this in the first place and not like a Mac Studio and an Air or any of that. We went with one computer, one tiny little computer, and it's gonna work good. So this old Windows laptop, it served me well. I traveled all over Thailand. I could edit just fine. No, it doesn't come open easily. There's like screen marks from the keys. Weird, like it hits the keys at some point. It's so stupid, but it was capable, but now it's not. It has this 1060 Ti, 1050 Ti graphics card, but that's not utilized in DaVinci ever. So it's just basically as if it doesn't exist, and I can't edit a damn thing over like HD basic Sony X3000 files. So I can't edit anything, can't even plug in an SD card reader and get my files off. When I go to connect to Wi-Fi, sometimes it works, but I think there's a new network or something, new kind of Wi-Fi that certain places do not work. So my second Airbnb did not work on this, so I had to use Cynthia's Air. So when I'm going through all these debates on what to get, why I chose this to be my travel laptop and potentially my only home computer. That's what we're doing here. It's really annoying to have to switch. Like, I have a bunch of videos always made at home. I got like 2 weeks of videos, and then when I go on the road, all of a sudden I have to like upload the thumbnails to YouTube because I don't have the files. I gotta transfer files over and all these nightmare things that I'm just like, okay, take a picture of the order you were planning to release them in and send an email and like all this annoying stuff. Whereas this, I just bring it now. Unplug, bring. When it comes to why I went with the smaller 14-inch over the 16, it's enough, man. I did just fine on a 15-inch Windows laptop, and this is a way better screen. There's gonna be so much fun on this screen. It's just, it was cute. I went to the store, I saw it. I was fine with the 13-inch Air. I was gonna get it if it was good enough, but it is not at all. It's like this, like totally, sure, I'll struggle. There was some, like I struggle with my 27-inch sometimes, just the real estate of it, but if I struggle there, 14 versus 16 is not going to be much of a difference. And when I'm traveling, I'm going to be so happy that this is all I'm bringing. Tiny little thing. Now, one reason I did not go with a Windows laptop is just that they have problems. Like so many, you were all recommending this Asus ProArt or something, 16, and I looked into it. I watched some reviews and I went to see, it's very expensive, and then so many reviews are like, this doesn't work anymore, like all these crashes, and like it was working for a month, now it's just like the build quality, the fan noise, no thank you to your life, like you're stupid, Windows, and I'm sick of you. I wanted to go Linux, but I can't handle that life. It's so complicated, and like you just have to research everything. If you did that for a year, then your life would be happier in Linux, in a Linux world, but like, could you ever get there? It's like, of course, traveling up that mountain with all the fruit trees and the naked women, yeah, that looks great, but like, did you see all the bears on that path? And there's wolves and the rocky part where it falls off the cliff. It's not really worth it, I don't think. And Mac is just so simple. For example, everyone knows that DaVinci Resolve has way better color grading than Final Cut Pro. I don't need that. I don't need it at all. Like, I would be much happier with a simple program that just does something simply and fast. I'm not saying Final Cut's gonna be better than DaVinci, probably worse, but I wanna try it now, finally, and we'll see. One cool thing about Macs, and I'm probably wrong, but most things that you can do on a Windows computer, all programs, you can use those on a Mac too. For the most part, most of them. Whereas Mac has very specific Mac-only programs that are really good and often cheaper. So like one of the reasons I want this is for Logic Pro, amazing music program. So now we're gonna be picking that. It's a one-time fee. They might charge you one day for a major update. That's fine. It's gonna be small, $20 max, I bet. It's probably $150. And Final Cut Pro is a Mac-only program, and the only thing it lacks is like all these stupid AI updates that I hate that DaVinci is doing. Every day they add something that I hate. And the only reason I even updated it so I could get the ZR and do the red RAW files. But now, like, everything moves weird. Use your fingerprint to unlock. No, thank you to that. God, you wasted a button up there. That's stupid. I could have a backspace button instead of that stupid finger thing. Oh God, you suck. Trying to steal my identity. Oh, here, we need to get into your house. People who do that are just inviting someone to chop your finger off and, oh, by the way, I have his finger if we ever need it. My fiance's mother died and we were in the room with her and her phone was there and we were debating on whether to use her fingerprint to open it, and we didn't. But we could have. Another thing I think I'm going to appreciate in the long run if I switch entirely to Mac. That's likely what's gonna happen, unless this sucks again. But like, I was pretty happy with the M4 Max Studio. I can't imagine this being so much worse. I know I went with the 14-inch and I heard it throttles and oh my God, but it's not gonna throttle that hard. Relax. But one thing I hate about getting a new Windows computer is you gotta start from scratch every time. You gotta download all these new files, and until I realized you could sync and log in to Firefox, I was manually trying to remember each password. Thank God that exists, where you can just sign in to Firefox and all your bookmarks are there and all the passwords. It's like, okay, good. So that's okay, but apparently with Mac, there's the time machine thing. There's probably some other ways where it's just like, you get a new thing, you just log in, all your programs are installed for you. Don't quote me on that. I've heard it and I want to live it. So we're there. We're there, man. You saw the gloss. Oh God, why didn't I get the nano textured one? Oh man, that's a bitch. Because I've been using my fiance's and we have it in here. She has the glossy screen. I'm like, that's fine. I don't know, that's not a big deal. And it seems like the nano one, it's not as good. It's not as vibrant. And so imagine the color grading now. Now the debates I'm having is, could I just have this on my desk and that's it? Or am I gonna wanna be that guy who has his separate keyboard, a nice mechanical keyboard? It's hard to find a good one for Mac. I want to go all in. Last time I tried Mac, I still had my PC and I'm very used to the control button being over there, and I couldn't rewrite my brain. It was hard, but if you dive in at where this is the only option, then command is there now and we're used to it and you get better at it. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be the fire walk. But on the other side is the successful you. You want to meet him. So it's like, this could be good. You dive right in. Do I want a mouse or am I going to be just with this? Do I need a stand? I just ordered a stand that's also a dock so I can have an Ethernet and all this stuff. So that could be cool for here, and then take it off when you travel. But like, I feel like I'm probably going to want that up higher. So you're looking up here. That's as far as it goes back. Uh-oh. Thought it did like a whole, doesn't do that, eh? Oh. But I'm wondering if I could use it like this, with this keyboard in that position, on my desk, elbows on the cement. It could work. You don't know that it couldn't. Now the debate is, do I even need my monitor? Because like, once you get a laptop, it's kind of cool that you have two monitors. It's like, that's always fun for many programs. It's like, okay. But maybe I can be super minimalist and only have this. It's potentially good enough. Are you seeing it? Are you seeing the difference? It's definitely noticeably bigger, but this one looks more contrasty and just better in general. I've heard the speakers are better on this. I might not even need my speakers. This could be so good, but as a music producer, that's probably not good enough. So I needed a laptop and now I have one, and this could, in theory, replace my computer, because I've had a lot of problems with this from day one, all thanks to this camera. But whenever I film in like 8K or 6K, eventually something happens where my video card is not strong enough and it crashes over and over in DaVinci. Unless I get a 5090 card, it's like, I don't want to keep doing this. So it's like, I could have just the laptop. It was a great computer. Thank you, Lester Nichols. I actually have your book. I read it every night. Whenever I need comfort after a long day, there's nothing more comforting than reading a passage from the Cybersecurity Architect's Handbook by Lester Nichols. You just flip to any area in the book, and at random, you're provided with the advice you need. The first blueprinting step involves identifying and standardizing common scenarios for reuse, such as core network configurations. And like, it's so much deeper than that. If you really just let it sink into you, it just answers everything you need. Did I even get a power brick in this thing? Oh, that thing, that's nothing. That is nothing. That's bigger than I thought. It's bigger than hers. What the hell? But this little tiny thing versus what I have to bring, this baggie full of junk on Windows Life. It's like this big brick and always like, man, and the mouse potentially shrunk down to this, and that is much shrinkier. So I find Macs, as long as you don't color grade too hard with crazy Film Look Creator, and you can handle some film grain and everything in here, everything should be good. Hopefully the fans don't kick on too hard while I'm working and I'm like, oh God, what is this noise? Something will get me, I'm sure, but it's potential that this is my life now. Just this, on the road and at home. That's good enough for me. So what do you think? I did well, huh? I needed something. I'm going to Ottawa soon, and it's like, I'm sick of this. I know the Wi-Fi doesn't work there on my old computer, so it's like, it's time, man. I just did that trip, and it was 4 days, and I couldn't edit anything, so when I got home, I had a lot of editing to do, whereas I could have had that done in my spare time on the road. That could have been fun. So I'll be leaving now. This laptop might be available through the affiliate links. You should buy one too. They're fun. They're cheap. It was refurbished. Good deal. Still expensive as hell, like 5,300 Canadian. That's a joke. But whatever. It might work. And I'm happy for now. Not inside, but just thumb the video up. And Bitcoin too. Can be donated. Subscribe for more videos.